Hello and welcome to Gfinity. My name is Gucci. I am joined by the wonderful Benson. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this next game we have on the Alpha Station right now. It's going to be TK going up against Infused. And we were just trying to work this out, Gooch. This group has been blown wide open.
Wide open.
Yeah, wide open. There could actually be a three-way tie. Well, from what I tried to work it out, okay, because the way it's saying right now is obviously Infused. They've won one.
They beat Optic.
They beat Optic.
3-1.
Fair play. TK, they beat Ozone. I think
3-0.
3-0 again. So they both won one. Now, Optic, they have to play against Ozone next, I believe. Now, if they take that, everyone's going to have potentially one map. Plus, it could be three teams ending on 2 maps each. But it's going to be hectic. I'm so confused, Gucci.
Yeah, but the spanner in the works, guys, is this matchup. Team Kaliber facing off against Team Infused. I think whoever wins this game, that will put them on 2 wins.
Well, yeah. But then if they lose their last game, everyone could end on 2 wins.
No, because there's only...
There's 3 games. If TK win this game and then lose to Optic, they've won 2 games. And if Fuse beat Ozone later on, they've won 2 games. And then Optic win 2 games if they beat Ozone.
You are right, my friend.
It's going to be so...
Your mind blows my mind.
I know. It's just boof, information.
Boom, information.
Yeah, it's just great. We're crunching some numbers, having some fun. But seriously, though, this game is going to be huge because Infused came out and they were like, all right, Optic first game.
We've got a pickup on our roster.
No big deal.
In the form of Excellence, who, by the way, is the most achieved European player. So if there's a pickup you ever want, you want him.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Ever need a pickup for a one-day cup? Just ask Nick.
Yeah.
Sure he'll...
Get Excellence on your roster. Why not?
He is such a dominant player, though. I mean, I actually had this conversation with Gunjar, who's actually going to be coaching TK. And he was saying, what's the story with Excellence? Obviously, it isn't the same Infused roster that won EGL. And I was like, no, Josh isn't in the team. He was like, who's better? And I was like, that's such an impossible...
That is something that you cannot talk about. I think
it's impossible.
Even though Excellence and Josh play very, very similar roles, they both play them so different.
Yeah, and they both bring different things to the table. Josh, communication. You only need to go to a listening when he's playing on the team, and it's just constant noise, chatter. Excellence, different side. He brings a whole world of experience. Most achieved European player, like you say, Gooch, all that experience into this team, it helps them win games against the likes of Optic Gaming. But now, going up against TK, I will praise TK.
See, I think they're a little bit of a wild card in this one.
Really?
Even though they're so highly rated,
wow.
I think a lot of the EU teams don't necessarily know exactly how they play.
I was surprised because, obviously PAX TK played so well. And a lot of people kind of didn't really know how TK were coming in. A lot of European teams were like, tell me about TK. I was just like, Neslo searching a story. Any American viewers will be like...
That is the one thing I have heard about these guys is how strong they are at search and destroy. I mean, they won the MLG 2000 series as well online, did they not? And like you say, they were so dominant at PAX. You had the privilege of casting over them there, and we are going to kick things off on Raid Hardpoint. This is going to be your first matchup, guys, here in the best of 5. This is game number 3 here on the Alpha stream.
Game 3 already?
Game 3
Alpha
already.
Stream is just raring along.
They really are.
I like it a lot.
So we're going to kick things off on board with that Infused lineup first. I think because we spoke about Excellence, what do you reckon? Kick things off on board with him?
Well, let's have a look at what he's going to be doing. And one of the big debates that was going on in the VIP lounge between the players is the difference between the way the Europeans and the Americans rotate on hardpoint. And that's something I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for. The difference in the ways Gunjar tried to highlight the fact that European players just don't rotate for the anchor spot. They try and rotate for the hill, whereas Americans will rotate for the anchor as opposed to anything else. And right now it is going to be TK with some early control. They've flooded that hill. They've gained themselves a bit of an early lead, but this is important play from Infused. They're just going to try and hold that spot.
Yep, of course, they need to get some time on, but the very first hill is not necessarily the most important. We're going to get on board with Stainville, of course, a pickup in himself in this Team Kaliber team, purely because Gunjar is not old enough. I believe that's correct.
Yep, he's not old enough, but Gunjar is here. TK have flown him out. He's going to be coaching this squad, and his experience and just the knowledge that he brings to the game is really going to help TK out. I mean, Stainville, everyone just seems to remember last Gfinity. He had a very bad event. He'll be the first to hold his hands up, and everyone just seems to hold that against him, but completely forget about the rest of his career. Stainville is such a good player, and so far, he's been saying he's been enjoying this event, and he's looking at trying to take a championship.
Exactly. I mean, all the players that have come out here, American, Spanish, French especially, have come to win. They haven't come just for the ride. They are here to win. You don't travel all this way just to enjoy yourself. They are here for this competitive esports. That is why they have flown all the way out here to sunny London. And now we are watching Stainville go in towards this kitchen area, as even though TK do seem the more dominant team here, they're not really leading by that many kills. Points, sorry, I mean 30 points left on that board is just the separation between the two teams.
Big thing to note here, though, is that rotation and how it's going down. You can see the split spawn coming in there from Infused, and I believe that's going to be them spawning out. 3 TK players going in. Neslo's going to pick up such a big kill there on Vintage. That's just going to allow TK the spawn on this next hill, and this garage hill can be so hard to break when a team is set up properly. You can see one player there from TK, Sharp. He's going to be controlling that petrol side, the pool side, whereas Neslo not able to control that garage side. Unfortunately, he does go down, and it's going to be Infused getting the early time.
Yeah, Infused getting the early control on this hard point, despite TK getting the good rotation as well. Bissell just in the back here, just hiding behind this van, will keep popping out, just making sure nobody can cut through that gym side, as he does see a player trying to land early bullets onto him. Does manage to pick up one kill in the form of Stain, sees another as well, but Sharp quick to take him down, exploding that van. Jake in there with the Scorpion, trying to pick up another couple of kills. Vintage, big shots onto Theory's head. Don't know how he didn't drop down there, but Bissell quick to clean that up and maintain some more point on that hard point area. Goes for the B23R. Thought that was going to be a nice tasty 3-piece from him. Needs to recover some health now. Get back down in cover as his teammates are going to rotate.
That was really, really good play from Infused. They held that spawn, and that was just simply why so many Infused players were bombarding that hard point. Just so many numbers. They just did not allow TK any time at all. And you can see TK now, they're having to rotate. Sharp's not even going to challenge that hill. He knows there's no point picking that kill up. It's just going to give them a good spawn. So he's going to rotate around poolside. There is actually going to be someone making their way towards kitchen, and Sharp, such a strong and very intelligent hardpoint player. Curious to see how he's going to play this little situation. Does get the kill there. Sees one towards middle map. Not going to be able to pick that up. But Neslo currently on 3 streak. Can he make it 4? Oh, Neslo! That would have been huge. Not going to happen. Jake puts a stop to that. That would have given him his streaks.
Yeah, it was. So that was a vital buzzkill there from Jake. He managed to take him down, not allowing him any streaks, but his teammates are currently in and around this hardpoint area. Grenade goes over the top, not picking anything up with that, so he's wondering where are these Infused players, and they are all still pushing down that pool side. Infused did manage to catch up, although now TK once again breaking off from them.
Yeah, not really much Stainville could do there. He was trying to get the kills in transition. Didn't manage to pick it up though. Now Sharp on the hill has one. His teammate is going to help him out. That was Neslo from the stairs, and Sharp's going to be just trying to wait towards that pool side. Someone is going to contest, goes to the pre-fire. Can Sharp pick up this kill? Would have been big, not going to happen. Bizzle comes out strong. Now it's going to be Neslo all by himself on that hill. Couple of kills to his name as Sharp just disappearing there. As Neslo, this is the big thing. It's all about setting up on that next hill, and that's just something that you'll see TK rotate so early, but unfortunately they didn't manage to do so there, and it's going to be Infused with that early time.
Yeah, TK in this central hardpoint area. There are 2 players in there, one of which is Neslo. Already got himself the Hellstorm missile. Can he keep going? He is going to get himself a lightning strike with that headshot onto Jake. Goes for a wallbang there. Bit of early pre-fire, not picking anything up with that. Just going to take this opportunity while stunned to reload his weapons and wait for anybody to push in. He's seen a stun fly over the top. He knows where they're going to come from. Picks up another kill. That's his war machine. Can he keep going? No, he does get shut down, but he is all streaked out for his efforts.
Yeah, really, really nice play coming from Neslo. He's such a dominant player within this TK lineup. He is one of those players. As soon as he goes off, you really do have to worry about TK and how strong they are. And picking up streaks is going to be so vital. But watch out for Theory. Currently EMP, but he has 5 kills to his name. He's fully streaked out as well. So TK, they have a lot of streaks at their disposal right now.
Yeah, TK looking so dominant. I mean, if you were to say this Infused lineup just beat Optic, you would not be expecting a 100-point lead right now from Team Kaliber, but evidently they are here to play, and that is exactly what they're doing. Bissell's going to call in a Hellstorm just to try and buy his team a little bit of time. Does manage to pick up 2 with that. That was Neslo and Sharp. I'm not even sure how he managed to do so. That will, of course, buy his teammates a little bit of time, get them couple of points on that hard point. Bissell needs to go pushing in towards this central area now. Does manage to get that and get a Hellstorm for his efforts.
Bizzle has just gone huge there. He picked up a huge kill in Laundry to start that whole streak off, and that actually allowed his teammates to spawn next to him. Then managed to dodge some streaks, and he's just played that so well, getting a 2-piece of his own. Only managed to pick up 1 with that Hellstorm, but it is TK who are running away with this lead, 176 to 86, 4 minutes remaining. Neslo sat on that hill. He's just going to pull out his war machine, and from here, everything's going to be very simple for him.
Yeah, it looks as if he has got this all wrapped up. I mean, he's got himself a lightning strike, he's got himself a Hellstorm. Doesn't need any of that as he went for a turn on. Unfortunately getting shut down there by Excellence. We're on board with Theory now. Just waiting around the back kitchen area. Vintage quick to shut him down. He went straight for that anchor point, but Stainville with a two-piece there, taking down Bissell and Jake. Cutting straight back, goes for a third, unable to do so as Excellence is there ready and waiting. Theory thought he was going to get both there in kitchen, and it looks as if this is going to be Team Kaliber's game.
This is going to have to be some big plays coming in from Infused. You've got Excellence with some streaks of his own as well, but they need to close this gap on this kitchen hill, and they need to do it very, very quickly. One player's going to challenge. There's going to be another one in there. Looks like someone from TK is trying to juggle that hill. Excellence doesn't know where he is, got a little bit lost in that smoke. Now down to Bizzle with the MP7. He's going to have to hip fire both ways. Gets the assist on one. The second player somewhere around there. I think he just ran towards double stairs, highlighting it. That was actually Theory who's decided to back off, and basically what TK have said is, you know what, we'll give up that 20 seconds. Let's just make sure all of us are set up and ready. But Infused, they're going to challenge this rotation.
Well, they need to challenge this rotation, Ben, because they are currently trailing by 80 points. I mean, they've clawed it back a little bit. Doesn't look too much now. But with only 2 minutes 50 left on that clock, they need to act fast. They don't want to give TK too much time and put it beyond reach. As now Bizzle's trying to push in there. Does see one player on his right getting shut down by the War Machine of Theory. He is still fully streaked out. He's got himself a lightning strike. He's got himself a Hellstorm missile. Got himself that War Machine should he need it, which I don't think he'll really need to. He's got himself in this safe position on the head glitch. Going to try and help out his teammate Stainville there, which he does so as his trophy system firing off behind him as well.
Yeah, it's just been so well played here from TK. I mean, they still have all those streaks. You got to remember, Gooch, it's going to be pretty much impossible for them to actually lose at this point, as TK just so dominant. Let's have a quick look at our scoreboard. Neslo 28 and 20, 11 defense. Stainville 10 defense, only 16 kills though. But that just shows you the sheer amount of time he's been putting on the objective. It's just unreal play. Over 50% of his kills actually there. 32 and 23 from Sharp, and just wow, that's all you can really say. Theory 27, 7 defense. Just
it's
great,
the 7 caps that really sets Theory apart there, because purely that is what has won them the game. You need to capture the hard points to actually be able to win these games, and that's exactly what he's done. Still fully streaked out. Doesn't even look like he's going to use them. May just use them, call them in for a little bit of fun here towards the end, as Neslo's doing so as well.
It's all about padding your KD at this point.
Padding the KD.
Make your stats look even better than they already are. He's going to drop a 30 bomb with that kill on Bizzle. There's one on Vintage as well. And this is just going to narrow it down. And this is exactly how you mentioned it, Gooch. All right, Infused just beat Optic.
Exactly.
And now TK have just done this to them.
I don't want to say that they've completely dominated them, but
they did. Let's be honest.
They did. Exactly.
They did. That's a 120-point lead. And just TK just playing out of their minds right there.
That was absolutely incredible from them. I mean, that's the first real time I've seen them. I mean, there's only Stainville from that roster that's been to the EU before.
Yep. This is something I was making a point from, you know, in terms of them coming across the pond. They're very, not amateurish team, but they're kind of
inexperienced at travel.
That's the word. There you go. They're very inexperienced. It's the first time a lot of them have come across the pond, but they don't.
I mean, Stainville came over last time for Gfinity. That wasn't even something good to base this on, because Stainville, he had a little bit of a shocker, let's say.
A little bit.
So he's here. He's trying to make amends, I'm sure. Wants to prove.
Oh, without doubt. I think he's
he's
already doing it, because some of the games I've watched him play already, he's just been so dominant. He just looked like a completely different player. You would not have said this is the same Stainville from G1. It's completely different, and obviously it's a different roster, of course, but still, they are just looking so strong here. And you know, now you have to start thinking. We're at that stage, getting late on in the day. Who's going to finish top of that group? You have to start looking at TK now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think, to be honest, a toss-up between TK and Infused, but I'm sure Optic will be fighting back. I mean,
well, Optic, they can't afford to lose now.
Well, exactly. It's going to come down to the game against TK. Exactly. So I would have thought here, to be honest, Optic will be hoping that Infused do them a favour and by beating TK.
They need to, in essence. But then you get put in that horrible situation where
you
both TK and Optic are playing for qualification. That's if Infused win.
Yeah, but that is going to be a great game to watch. But
to be fair, I'd kind of, personally, from a spectating kind of view, I would prefer to see a 3-way tie in that group. More Call of Duty action. Just saying. I'm all about the fans. The fans want more action. Give them more action. Why do you do this, Gucci? Why do you want this to just be...
It's not me, Ben. It's not
2 and
me.
over. Why do you want it to be 2 and done? We want 3 and tied. That's what we want.
We want a 3-way tie.
We want a 3-way tie. Playoffs.
But
it would just be crazy.
Whoa. Hold the phone just 1 second. We are completely disregarding Giants. They came to G1. They were underdogs there, and they performed brilliantly. You can't say they didn't.
So the next map we're going to see is Search and Destroy on...
Clearly you can.
No,
I
don't want to write them off, but TK, Optic, Infused.
I appreciate. To be honest, Giants have pulled such a hard group. I'd say
it's a group of death.
This is the hardest group to be in.
Oh,
I'd say, and then the hardest group to predict, I would say, is the one with Aware.
Delta.
Yeah,
Delta. I think it's Delta.
Yeah. It's Aware, Unite, Curse.
This group is just so tough. It is the group of death, and that's the only reason. You look at the caliber of the teams in that group, and no disrespect to Ozone. You see what I did there, Kaliber, Team Kaliber. Gucci got it. You look at the caliber of teams in this whole group, and again, no disrespect to Ozone, but they're just not of that caliber.
Yeah, they aren't. You say these names, you say Optic Gaming, you say Team Kaliber, you don't ever go, oh, Ozone Giants, to be fair.
Sadly.
But I'm sure
they can cause upsets, we know they can.
We saw last time, G1, we saw them cause upsets there. Now I'm sure they'll be back for that reason.
Can you imagine a four-way tie? It's impossible at this point, but it would have been cool. You're just nodding as if you can imagine.
I'm just working out the math.
It's impossible.
There we go, on your screens. That's Team Kaliber.
Team Kaliber, look at them.
It's a bit dark, I can't even make out who's who.
Well, you can see it's Neslo closest to the screen. And alright, okay. So destroy Meltdown. Neslo's going to get plus 10 kills.
Calling the double figures. That is who we are going to get on board with first of all then, guys. It is going to be Neslo on the attack. So we're seeing him use a submachine gun here, Ben. Do you know much of his S&D stature?
Well, when he's over in the US, his shotgun on this map is absolutely prolific. He went on a 14 kill streak search and destroy Meltdown at PAX. It was unreal. He had a shotgun and a sub. I spoke to Josh before this, and I said, watch out for Neslo in search and destroy. Oh. He will ruin you. And he was like, oh, how'd you know? And I was like, PAX, kill streak, shotgun. He was like, don't care. It's a shotgun. It's irrelevant. I was like, all right, I know he can hang with an SMG, so you better watch out. And Neslo...
Oh, what were you saying?
Fortunately, he's going to pick up that kill anyway, so... Bit of a shaky shot, arguably got his team killed, but he has got 2 kills to his name, picked up the bomb as well. It's a 2 versus 2 situation, and you can see the way Infused are trying to hunt down these TK players.
It looks as if they're going to go for a full rotation back through their spawn and over towards this A bomb. Of course, is Stainville running an SMG as well? Can we just pop on board with him real quick? Yeah, so with them both running an SMG, it would be more beneficial for them to get in that close quarter combat in the form of A bomb site. Because obviously with B being a lot more open, it would need some more dominance in the form of ARing abilities. We're going to flick on board.
This is what I was looking for.
Where's it going to go?
Hit? No.
Oh, and somebody has just revealed their position to Neslo at the back. Looks as if we're going to have to team on Excellence to be able to eliminate that one player. Not being able to do so as Excellence goes huge.
Wow.
2-piece, wipes it off as if it was nothing. The way he just strolled in towards that building.
Just casually, as you do. That's what Nick Ward
Europeans' most achieved player right there, ladies and gentlemen. Defusing that bomb. First round on the board goes to Infused.
Really, really strong play from Excellence. Any of you unfamiliar with the Infused lineup, it is actually a pickup. But what a pickup to get. Looks to the left, looks to the right. Such a smart player. And unfortunately, Neslo, not much he could do in that situation. And if you are going to come out on top
I think Neslo didn't really expect Excellence to come back in and challenge straight away.
Yep, I can see that. I can see that. Who do you want to see from the Infused line? I think Excellence, to be fair, he's actually quite close to streaks.
Well, yeah, exactly. As you've said, he's quite close to streaks. He's not got the bomb, and it looks as if he's going to be heading over towards this A area. I mean, he's got the SMG, and he's in a position watching where you'd expect an AR to be watching, so I would have thought perhaps he will be rotating around. He's just going to give the calls to his teammates more than anything by the look of things, trying to catch a couple of players off guard. They go for the late flank, which we may see somebody do. There is a player just pushed up in towards the A bomb site. It's all whether Stainville comes down to challenge.
Well, just having a look, you can see Bizzle completely by himself. It's very much an Envy style push, the way that they'll take their time and they'll be very, very passive in their attacking rounds of search and destroy. And then all of a sudden, when the clock hits around about 35 seconds, they make a massive, massive aggression push. As Excellence now looks like he's going to cycle over towards A bomb site. No one rushed out of A, but all this time going, TK going to be wondering, where are they heading? And
I don't even think Infused have got a set destination as of yet. I mean, Excellence just pushed into the middle, but now he's going to go back towards the A bomb site. And it looks as if Bizzle's just gone down over at that B bomb site. That means the bomb is in limbo. Excellence head on head with Neslo. We need to make that kill to get streaks. Neslo, nice little buzz kill from him. On board with Jakes, he goes head on head with Neslo, and once again making that kill. So now it's Vintage 1 versus 2. He's got himself a sniper and an AR. What can he do with this?
I think TK going to know bomb is down, and Vintage is going to have to try and challenge. Nezzo's going to come in from the side. He cleans him up with hipfire, looks for the pre-aim, 3 seconds left. Well, Stainville, he's too experienced. He's not going to challenge that at all, and that is going to level things up 1 round apiece.
Big kill to shut down Neslo, though, so if there was a kill you needed to make, it was that one.
It's twice he's been taken down on a little bit of a rampage there. As you see Nezlo shut down Jake mid-map with his MSMC. Such nice play there, managing to get the kill with the hipfire. And is it just me, or am I the only person that whenever I hipfire, it just seems like I'm firing water balloons at them? I swear.
I know exactly what you mean. Whenever I watch people do it, it just comes so easy to them. I do it.
I just like to say, that's what I was saying about Nezlo and Search and Destroy.
Literally putting his team in a backpack right there.
That's what to expect from him. He's just so dominant. He really, really is. He's just the way he thinks is just so strong.
And that 5 kills for Neslo as he takes down Jake with the sniper straight up that middle map, waiting for him just to push straight in to that A building.
Well, you can see Theory with the bomb highlighted on your minimap. Definitely looks as if it's going to be a B push, but watch out for TK because they do not mind changing up their strategies, and that's something that you could see them do at any second. Neslo watching the flank. Theory, meanwhile, he's trying to be a little bit more aggressive. There is one Infused player in the form of Excellence going for that flank, so we may see a gunfight between Excellence and Neslo anytime soon. He's going to be taking his time. If he decides to turn that corner, I am going to get on board with him, see if he can try and find a kill from behind. Theory took down Bizzle as well, so this would be a big kill from Excellence. He's
just walked past somebody.
Oh, there he is. He did see Neslo. A few trophy systems in front of him. Has one more player directly in front. He's going to go for the nade kill. This could be good. Oh, the trophy systems which he saw.
Theory's just taken down Vintage, but Vintage took down Theory. How did that happen? And Excellence, what did you just do? Here we go. We're on board with Excellence. He's got to take down Stainville, which is seen him in front of him. He makes the kill. Excellence takes down Stain once again.
Team
picking
up
the kill.
Here. I would go and destroy those trophy systems.
Yeah, get the extra
Get
points.
the extra points. Get the extra points, my friend. But hey, most achieved European player. It's all good in the hood for him with a fantastic 2-piece clutch there. He turned on Sharp, and then quite how he kills Stainville here. He gets a lucky headshot, to be honest with you, but he still managed to pick up that kill. Really nice plays from Excellence.
It wasn't even half weak. I don't understand it because it seemed as if Stainville was firing bullets straight at him. Which didn't really bode well for him. And Stainville currently on a donut, the only player in the game to be so. Not working well for him, but Excellence 5-1 with 800 points. 2 defuses to his name as well. This is going really, really well for him. The pickup of the team.
This is where it's going to get interesting though, Gooch. How is he going to play for his Hellstorm missile? He has his R60 car. Is this going to be one of those situations where they're going to call it in? Maybe not in this round though, because Theory has just got that pick on Bizzle. That's going to slow down that Infused rush. Jake takes down Theory though. Now both teams fighting for that map control.
Excellence. I'd personally be looking at pinging over a stun to try and see if there's any trophy systems over at the back, followed by the grenade if there's not. He's clearly just going to hold on to that just for that little while longer though. Maybe he's trying to wait for his teammates just to clear out the area so that he can get the bomb down and get it nice and easy to him on a plate.
Well, Vintage is just in that middle map side. Red dot on the radar. Neslo's going to shut down Jake, and I think Excellence is going to have to try and challenge Neslo. Both players going to be weak. He goes back in, gets that kill, and runs immediately towards his teammate. 2 TK players over at that B bomb site. And Excellence is not going to plant it just yet. He's going to be very, very cautious. But, TK are going to know. They're not at A. They have to be. Sorry, they're not at B. They have to be at A. And has anyone got a nade? I always watch out for the nade. Stainville, no. Sharp, no nades going in. Excellence is going to get that bomb down.
Did that get Excellence's Hellstorm? No, he still needs to stay alive more than anything now, just to try and buy down his time. He needs to sort of lurk in a corner area so that he can catch somebody unawares as he comes round. That's going to be Sharp, which he does manage to fully streak out after that. That's going to get himself the R60, the Hellstorm, and the Lightning Strike. Looks as if there's going to be a kill made up in that middle area, and that was to Vintage. Has he just turned on Stainville there? As I was following the minimap more than anything. Let's have a look. I thought he came behind him. No, it was Vintage come behind Stain. Knew I'd seen 2 arrows, one facing a different direction, but
Surprised Stainville challenged that there, whilst weak.
He just went because obviously he knew that Excellence was probably quite close. He needed to either make the kill or run off and...
Excellence 7-1.
Absolutely huge.
Wow. Absolute animal right now. Absolute animal. Fully streaked out as well. How crucial is that going to be for the success of Infused? They lost that hard point and they just look so dominant. I can tell you right now, TK are not going to be happy about being behind in Search and Destroy. They keep saying how they're so dominant at Search. They're the best Search and Destroy team on the game, but Excellence has completely other ideas. Finally taken down. Not going to be able to use the streaks this round. 2 versus 3 situation at this point. Vintage and Jake up for Team Infused. obviously on that defensive side, and they know that bomb's going to be going down at A.
Bomb online.
Yeah, Vintage just trying to get a cheeky little poke in. He has seen one player over towards the right-hand side. Sharp's just made that kill on Jake, so this leaves Vintage 1 versus 3. He's going to push in, but gets shut down by Sharp straight away. I don't even know how he got dropped so quick, but there we are.
To get taken down very, very quickly there from Sharp. You saw the shadow and immediately started shooting and takes down Vintage very, very easily with the MSMC. Nice plays coming from TK, managing to get control of that bomb site. But you have to remember, Excellence still fully streaked out.
Exactly, and I'm sure he'll just save them and wait for a later round, sort of try and let the TK guys forget about them. One player just sort of forgot the bomb there. Excellence went back for that.
Looks as if they're going to go for a very, very passive push. Neslo's already going to draw first blood, though, with a long shot on Vintage. And that's going to put a bit of a slowdown on this Infused push and their aggression.
Yeah, there isn't going to be any sort of aggressive pushes straight into an unknown area now with only 3 of them left up against 4.
They can't get those trade-off kills, and that's what Search and Destroy so often does come about. Neslo with 2 in this round. He's taken down Jake. So it's just going to be Bizzle and Excellence. Excellence has got that bomb, and he has got those streaks. I personally wouldn't say this is the time to use those streaks.
Definitely not, in my opinion, Ben.
But he may decide to do it if they get a kill within the next couple of seconds. There's the red dot on the radar. Excellence needs to go for the challenge. Should pick up 1. That was Theory. Now they can try and work the numbers towards this B bomb site. Obviously, 1 TK player over at A. That's Stainville. Excellence has just seen someone in that far side. Looks like he's going to go for the nade. Bizzle has come in. He's shut down Sharp. So 2 versus 2. Infused are working this so well.
Yeah, the partnership here between Excellence and Bissell has worked so well, as you've said, Ben. They've even managed to be able to get that bomb down. Could we be seeing a lightning strike implemented, perhaps?
Well, Excellence is going to get close to overlapping his streaks if they allow that bomb to go off, and that's going to be something that, you know, if I'm Excellence, I'm definitely want to try and do. Try not to get both kills, but he's going to use the Hellstorm. Both players are on the bomb. He needs to make sure he kills the bomb carrier very quickly. He's going to cluster it as well. Does connect with Neslo just. That would have been seconds before that bomb went off. Bizzle's going to clean up Stainville. That's going to be 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Infused. And Excellence is having the search and destroy of his life right now.
Yeah, Excellence is playing out of his skin. I'm not quite sure what he had for breakfast this morning, but whatever it was, feed me up, Ben. I want some of that, as he's just absolutely playing out of his mind. He went away, pulled out the Hellstorm missile, and obviously got that bomb destroyer.
Very, very nice plays.
Clear the objective.
Coming in from Europe's most achieved player. And let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. 10 and 2.
10 and 2.
I said Neslo was going to get
2 diffusers.
But I did not anticipate Excellence to be this dominant. He's going to use his R6D car, try and get the early A control. So looking as if no one's going to be around there, but Bizzle's already got that kill on Theory. Jake's going to get the kill on Stainville. This is not looking good for if you're a TK fan.
No, definitely not, as Vintage has just got a kill on Neslo as well, so that's going to leave Sharp 1 versus 3 against Vintage, Bissell and Excellence. Excellence, of course, currently on double-figure kills. Where is Sharp? I've never seen a player there on Search and Destroy on this map, I'll be honest. It so happens very, very rarely. Excellence has sustained damage, got himself in cover. Vintage
he just shot through Bizzle.
Yeah, he was so adamant to get that kill. Didn't even pick it up in the end. Excellence there, just dodging down and above that boulder in the middle area, that little green generator. Pops back up, picks up that kill, and that is 11 kills for Excellence. Meltdown, Search and Destroy. The second map in this best of 5 series. Game number 3 here in Alpha Group. Gfinity 2.
Protect the objective.
Flick at that scoreboard. You can see Stainville not having the best of Search and Destroy so far. But we're going to be on board with Infused, the attacking side. 1 round away from causing a bit of a Search and Destroy upset here. Vintage drawing first blood on Stainville. 4 versus 3 now. Vintage with 2 kills to his name. Bizzle looks as if he's just going to play that very passively, but look at that rush that's coming. That's going to be Neslo without a shadow of a doubt. Play directly behind him and in front of him. Not going to be able to get away. Excellence is going to clean that up.
Of course it was Excellence to make that kill. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be a crucial kill? It's been made by Excellence, and Sharp instantly retreating in towards that safety area. Looks as if Excellence just called that lightning strike in because he knew. Is he close to more streaks? Perhaps Sharp to take down Bissell. Jake needs to be pushing up now.
Where did Sharp disappear to? That's the question. Theory's got Excellence. Sharp's going to go for the challenge. Jake picks him off. It's now going to be 1 versus 2 situation, all down to Theory. If there's any player that can do it right now.
Look where Jake was planting as well.
Oh, Theory, if he peeks. Oh, I think he's just seen him run back. He should get that kill. There's one. He saw the second on top of the turbine. Who is he going to be able to get the kill? He's going to dodge out. He's going to see Jake. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Jake comes in big. 6 rounds to 2. Infused not messing around at all in that search and destroy.
Definitely not, Ben, and that is tying it up now. 1 apiece map count between Team Kaliber and Team Infused. Impressive stuff there. Clearly Infused weren't happy about being dominated so heavily on that first map that they've just come out all guns blazing. Excellence, 12 and 3, 2 plants, 2 defense. You were wrong about Neslo, mate. You said double figures.
I was close. Come on, I was close.
You weren't far away, Ben. I'll be honest.
It was 9 kills, was it?
Yeah, he got 9.
Come on.
He got 9 in 8 rounds, which is
good.
impressive. To be fair,
I said he was going to go. The big story there really was excellence.
Excellence. I've never. Well, I was going to say I've never seen him play like that. I have seen him play like that, but
it's weird. It's weird the way that he kind of comes in phases. But for now, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you in a few seconds. Hello and welcome back to Gfinity 2. My name is Ben. I'm joined by the wonderful Gucci. We're going to be guiding you through. You look so surprised I said wonderful there.
well, you're not normally nice to me. Let's be honest.
Big smile. But we're going to be guiding you through this next game. Well, I say next game, the current game. It's going to be Infused versus TK. Now, I'm confused.
1-1.
I'm very confused. I'm not going to lie. I just quickly ran to the toilet and I ran into Josh of all people. Infused Josh. He's coaching the team and he was as confused as I am. How TK won Hardpoint and then lost Search and Destroy. We were both so confused. It should be the opposite way around. And we were saying this CTF is what it's all going to come down to.
You think it's going to be played
Whoever
purely
wins the
on the
CTF wins.
CTF?
Whoever wins the CTF is going to win the series.
Just to point out, it was momentarily 4 down for Team Infused as that flag was being pulled away there by Theory. Excellence, quick to shut him down. Excellence, still carrying on that Search and Destroy form. Of course, going 12 and 3 in that S&D. That is actually how they beat Team Kaliber on that Search and Destroy.
Yeah, pretty much. All excellence on one-man mission. However, nothing Neslo could do in reply. He's renowned as one of the best Search and Destroy players in America right now. However, Bizzle is going to put a stop to TK's rampage in this CTF so far. First minute gone, and it's looking as if both teams are being very, very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way that Infused play. I mean, there was talk between some of us yesterday as to whether the Infused lineup would be the same with Excellence playing, because he's a little bit more passive, whereas Josh is all-out aggression. And with having Jake, Josh, and Bissell all SMG and all being very, very aggressive, that was how they won EGL 10 so convincingly. And there was talk that it just wouldn't work with Excellence in the team. However, so far so good. I mean, they've taken down Optic. They're 1-1 here against Team Kaliber in Alpha Group. I mean, it's looking well for them, Ben.
It is looking very, very good for them. And Bizzle right now needs to try and work towards those score streaks as he runs into Theory, and he's going to clean up Excellence and Bizzle. So nice plays coming from him. He's going to get immediately slayed down by Jake mid-map. Can Stainville try and get that kill? That's going to be the question. No worries. Sharp to the rescue. However, Sharp's going to go immediately down. Now Stainville desperately looking for that kill mid-map. And this is all about map control right now, Gucci. And it's going to be TK who come out the stronger.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, Stainville just taking down Excellence. He was on that top statue area. He's got himself the AN-94 and an SMG in the form of that MSMC as well. As it's looking like he's going to be pushing up now. Just checking his rear, making sure nobody's behind him. But there was Bissell to his side. He takes him down. Bissell getting shut down himself, though. And who is that player at the back of the flag doing the defensive work there for Team Infused?
It was Vintage.
It was Vintage. The resident AR Slayer holder.
I'm quite surprised because obviously a lot of talk goes on this map, Gooch. You know, CTF slums, good side, bad side. You always have that police car spawn trap, always in conversation. And you know, looking at it, TK, to be honest, they're doing a very, very good job of being very, very defensive, but high up in the map, if that makes sense. They're not defending in their own base, but they're defending, you know, up 50% of the map, and that's just the reason Infused can't get anywhere near that TK flag.
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what they want. I mean, they could go in at the half and 0-0, and that would have been a good half for them, especially if they don't manage to get pinned back in the spawns. But now Infused are pulling that flag, but there are 2 Team Kaliber members around that flag area, but Jake quick to shut down Stainville and get that flag put back to base, as so was the Team Kaliber flag as well. So this is still tied 0-0, 1 minute 50 left on that clock, no flags currently capped.
Neslo trying to get that spawn trap on the left-hand side. Not going to happen. Excellence being very aggressive. Decided to challenge Sharp. Not something you want to do when Sharp's accuracy is on point as it seems to be so far today. Theory's going to get taken down now. This could be a big push from Infused. Nezlo's going to be the only one up for now. Needs to wait for his teammates to rotate back to the flag. He was anticipating a couple more players there pushing from Infused, but sadly they weren't set up properly, and it was only going to be that one Infused player making a dash towards that TK flag.
Yeah, and now we're on board with Nezlo, who's pushing in towards this middle map, trying to hold down the left-hand side as well, but Jake says no, thank you. Excellent, shutting down Theory as well. And is this going to leave an opportunity for Jake to pull that flag? Yes, it is. No, it's not. As Sharp quickly shuts him down, and Bissell as well. So Sharp answering back with a two-piece, keeps them nice and secure.
Excellent's going to pick up a kill on that left-hand side. Looks like he's actually going to try and push this spawn as well. There was one player mid-map, you see him just strafe jumping out there. He's going to get that kill as well on Stainville. Stainville had no idea where Excellence was going to be coming from. He did so well to just jump out of sight and allow Stainville to lose vision of him. Smoke grenade on that flag. And Excellence just looks like he's going to be very, very sneaky.
Oh, sneaky did not pay off for him. Theory was there, took him down. Nezlo taking down Vintage as well. Jake trying to just hold it down in that middle map. Him and Bissell trying to push up, trying to get something off this side. Doesn't look like that's going to happen for them, as it does look as if it's going to be 0-0 as just 20 seconds left on that clock means I don't think there can be a capture this side, Ben.
Now, would you say, Gooch, you know, going into that second side, who's going in favourable now?
Definitely Kaliber. TK?
Would you say?
Definitely. I mean, they've just come out of the bad side, 0-0. And I would have thought, I mean, the way that Stainville's actually playing this side now, currently 10-10, not like anything to write home about, but he's playing a lot better than what we saw on the Search and Destroy. He's making vital kills in the middle of the map.
That's the thing. It's crucial kills.
He's not making loads of kills, but he's making the kills that matter.
That's very, very true. And one of the important things to really notice is Infused, they don't have any streaks. Too many times on the good side, you'll see teams get at least one Hellstorm, at least one Lightning Strike, but
they've got nothing to utilise.
They've got absolutely nothing to utilise. So TK going into the favourable side with quite a big advantage, to be honest with you. Infused with nothing to stop any flags, bar their guns. And you have to say, if Infused play this slow and don't get map control, this is TK's for the win.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're on board with Sharp now. He's pushed heavy down this right-hand side. It got straight into blue, waiting for somebody to push out ahead of him. Haven't done so. First kill did go to TK, but now kills just being exchanged between the two teams. Not really going to be able to keep up with that kill feed. I mean, the way it's going down right now, nothing is separating these two teams as Theory gets killed by Jake in the back as he pushes into blue as well. Stainville once again on this top statue area.
Actually has 4 kills to his name as well, so he's going to be working towards those streaks. Needs some help from his teammates, and that's going to be the big thing. Now Stainville actually going to be so aggressive. There's going to be a few players rotating towards blue. He has one weak. He needs some support from his teammate. He's going to go back for the challenge, trying to get the wallbang. Theory's going to dive in there. He should clean up that kill. There's going to be one more, though. Stainville needs to play this a little bit more passively for me to try and pick up those streaks, but Nezlo's in support from behind. One more player right next to him. Nezlo should clean him up as well. Nice support play. Stainville still with a 4-kill streak. Is he going to get past? Yes, he is. If he captures flag, Gooch, this is going to be streaks.
This is going to be such a team effort as well, Ben. I mean, look at the support from Nezlo and Sharp. The way that they've both helped him out to actually pull that and get away, that is what really made a difference there. He's just biding his time, waiting for his teammates to actually catch up a little bit. That's going to get himself a Hellstorm. He's going to just play really, really passive now, I would have thought, because he's just one away from a Lightning Strike.
The thing is as well, Nezlo, 5-kill streak. He has a trophy system down. Surprised he hasn't thrown it yet. Turns, there's Bizzle, 1 kill away. Throw that trophy system, there it is. No one's going to be challenging him from blue side, so 2 players, couple of kills away from Lightning Strike. Vintage is going to shut down Stainville, so he isn't actually going to get that Lightning Strike. Still 1 Hellstorm. That's a flag stopping streak. Now it's going to be down to whether Nezlo can pick up his Hellstorm and his Lightning Strike. He's going to see one. That's going to be Vintage. Goes for the pre-fire in the wallbang. Not going to happen. You can see just how passively he wants to play it. Wants to guarantee he gets those streaks because he knows that is going to be the difference between TK winning and losing this map.
Well, yeah, exactly, Ben. I mean, he needs to, because Stainville, he's got 1 flag stopping device, as you've said.
Yep.
And now if Neslo were to get one as well, that's 2 flags. Surely they're not going to give them that, the Infused lineup, that many opportunities to pull flags as Neslo. No! Huge kill from Bissell. Sharp manages to take down 1 there.
This is all going to be down. I was going to say all going to be down to whether Sharp can try and rotate around. But no, Stainville, he hasn't killed the flag carrier. He managed to kill the support. I don't think he knew which one was which, and Stainville's probably going to get slayed down as he tries to rotate through blue. No, he shuts down Jake. Can they stop that flag? Not going to be enough time there. As you see, a nice flag. Oh, the nade! Oh, no, it went in. I thought that was a nade. I thought that was a nade, but the counter cap could be on, Gooch.
It really could. I mean, it's being pulled away now. I mean, this time we've got Nezlo running the flag. Stainville in support, just trying to wait for them off the spawn. Sharp's been taken down. There is Stain. Sees 2, sees 3, gets shut down straight away. But did he buy enough time? I think he did. Counter cap straight away. That was a little bit squeaky bum time there for TK. Not going to pull anything off of that, though. Infused really did think they were back in that.
Yeah, I have to say, you know, Neslo without any streaks, and Stainville used his Hellstorm and wasted it, essentially killed the support, not the flag carrier, but a fantastic counter cap came in. And is the camera on us?
Yeah, I've just realised.
Has the camera been on us the whole time?
I sincerely hope not.
That would be really awkward if it was.
Now,
I'm confused. Oh well, apparently you can see our pretty faces. I'm
oh,
not sure.
okay. So it's currently
Hi, Mum. Sorry, had to be them. My mum's watching. She watches all
Mama
the streams.
Benson.
Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
2-1 to take it
Hostile
out.
flag
Can the stream
carrier
still
down.
hear us? Oh, the stream can. All right, so we're
Our
going old school radio comms, Gooch. 1 minute left, 2-1 in form of TK, and to be honest, it's looking like this is going to be TK's game, just all the way. They're playing so well. I can't see it. I just can't see any way.
Infused to get back into this now with only 50 seconds left on that clock. I mean, all players are currently still alive. Sharp has just got himself a 2-piece. That's going to buy them a little bit of time. It looks as if
well, there's 40 seconds left.
It's going to be TK. I mean, kills just being exchanged between them both now. And if that keeps up for another 10 seconds or so, Infused really can't make any groundwork on this. So that means that it is going to be going to TK. That's going to put them 2-1 in the lead in the best of 5 series. And Ben, you said whoever actually wins this will win the game. So you're saying that it's going to be a TK victory now, as we are going to go through towards hardpoint on standoff.
Just apologies for the brief technical issue, but we will fix it. I don't know. I'm curious to know how long was the stream looking at us, because I jumped out of my chair at one point during that game.
Well, I went for a drink, looked up, saw me, and my look of horror as I realised I was...
Yeah, you know that's going to be a meme somewhere.
Yeah, it will happen. But the production team working tirelessly
so
today,
it's
getting
very,
it straight
very
back
good
together.
here at G2. Like, I'm so impressed when we walked in. We were in soundproof booths right now.
Kind of. When you're next to you, it's not that soundproof.
Yeah, right, I can see why. But there's your look at your scoreboard, 27-14. But guys, make sure you are tweeting at myself, at Gucci, at Gfinity, who's going to win this series. This is a huge, huge series. The winner of this could decide the winner of that group. Obviously, I'm at Benson_EU. This is at Gucci, GOOCHHY.
Add another Y.
Add another Y. I was so close.
So close. But yeah, it's going to be standoff hardpoint. Infused really do need to come out the blocks. They need to be showing you guys back at home some of that optic beating material to actually take down TK here.
Definitely. And for me, TK, they're going to have momentum now. They're going to have a lot of momentum. They won the first hardpoint, which I didn't expect. Now, I'm thinking, this is what's going on inside my mind right now, Gooch. Infused are going to win the hardpoint.
And then it's going to
TK
go
are
to
gonna win
the
search.
S&D, and then that's when the real TK S&D team come out.
He knows.
All guns blazing. It's
knows.
written in the stars. But we're just going to cut to a very quick ad, guys. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Neslo's going to juggle that hill perfectly. Streaks again for Neslo. He is just on a rampage right now. There is nothing Infused can do. This is Europe's best team going up against TK, and TK right now are just making this look easy.
This really is a massacre. There is no other words to describe it. 166 to 30 right here. TK are running riot. Theory, once again, fully streaked out, just uses Hellstorm, getting himself on the hill just for fun as he's pushing into bottom. Brownie kills Bissell as well. Neslo, he was there for the support, didn't even need it.
He didn't.
This is
do it all by himself. 10 seconds left. And Theory's like, why not? Give me my streaks again. Why not? He's going to actually be working towards even more if he keeps this up. And Theory is just... I think people underestimate Theory time and time again, and people just forget how strong he actually is. And right now, he is on a 5 streak. He's got streaks. He's going to be working towards even more streaks if he carries this on. His teammates are pinstering this hill perfectly, and Theory could be on to just try and get that anchor to play directly behind him. He's going to turn. There's even more streaks again for him.
He's just overlapped his Hellstorm. He didn't even need to use it before he got another one. That's exactly how strong TK are playing. They really are a hardpoint team to watch. I'll tell you what, when they come up against the likes of Unite Gaming, that is going to be the real test for them, though, because Unite, I mean, they've got Parasite, they've got Killer, they've got Ricky as well, all so strong at playing on hardpoint.
The big problem that Infused have right now is the fact that Neslo and TK are set up perfectly on this next hill. They're more than happy to give away, 20 seconds of scrap time on that old hill to make sure they have a perfect setup on this. And that's why Neslo just sat at this back alley, trying to see if he can pick up any of the transition kills. As of yet, not seen anyone, but they're going to get so much time off this hill simply because no one from Infused was able to rotate.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the way TK are playing right now, the game against Optic is going to be absolutely phenomenal, Ben. That is going to be around about 6 o'clock today. That is, of course, the UK time, so put that into your own time zone. That'll tell you roughly about what time it's going to be for you guys, wherever you may be across the world. But that is going to be one hell of a matchup. But before that, we will be seeing Optic Gaming take on...
Three-piece with the War Machine. Sorry to interrupt you, Gooch, but
it's
this is
perfectly fine. I mean, a three-piece with a War
Machine. Look at that.
Is a perfect, valid reason to interrupt me. I mean, the next game on here is going to be Optic Gaming taking on against Ozone Giants. Of course, that is a must-win for Optic Gaming. Currently 0-1, facing their 3-1 defeat against Team Infused previous to this game.
Kind of makes you worried. If you're an Optic fan and you're sat here watching TK destroy Infused after Infused beat Optic,
I'm sat here nodding my head thinking we're on camera again, but obviously we're not.
Oh dear me, this hill has rotated 232 to 85. Welcome to the 100-point club Infused. That is going to be what TK are going to be shouting across the table. As we'll have a look at the scoreboard again, but it's just basically the Theory show right now. Just 13 defends, 36 kills, only 16 deaths. He almost has as many defends as his deaths. That's when you know you had a very successful game of Hardpoint.
That was absolutely incredible display of hardpoint both times round. I mean, it was 250 to around 140 on the first map. That was, of course, Raid. However, this time, 100-point club, only 85 points went in favour of Infused. It's phenomenal.
You can't analyse that besides just perfect play and mayhem.
You can't just go
everywhere.
Watch that. That's all we can do.
That is exactly how you play Hardpoint. TK going to be very happy with themselves now. That's 2 games won, and they're going into the next game against Optic Gaming later on in the evening, and it could be one of those situations where they're already through. They don't need to worry, or it could be one of those situations where Optic need to win, and so do TK. It's just going to get so awesome. I'm telling you right now, the level of awesomeness is going to be off the chart.
Optic Gaming beat Ozone.
Well, they haven't played Ozone yet.
Optic Gaming play
Ozone next.
That is going to be next up on your stream, guys.
Yes. They need to win that game. They lose that game, they're out.
Well, technically not, but they probably will be.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be out.
I like the way you just write people off.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Stats don't lie, Gooch. Stats do not lie.
Okay, Ben. I'll hold you to that. I'll tell you what, though. It has been a pleasure casting with you, considering we weren't scheduled to do so.
We weren't. It was kind of a mold together and
exactly.
And go and
it's come together nicely.
It has. I think it's been a good game. Hope everyone at home enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course. Let us know your feedback, guys. We will, of course, be here all weekend. You are actually playing here this weekend, Ben. Do you want to tell the viewers a little bit about that?
Caster's game. He got dropped. We brought in Rel. No big deal. Team EU, let's go.
I really do hope you lose.
You're coaching. Don't say that.
Oh, now I don't hope you lose.
Yeah. See, anyway, guys, I think we're going to go for a quick commercial break, and hopefully we'll be right back with you with the Optic versus Ozone game in a couple of minutes' time.